Hello, I'm Chris Williams from Read Comics They're Bad For You, the name of my YouTube channel, or if you're watching this on BitChute, the name of my BitChute channel is Comic Freak. Today we're going to be talking about, hashtag Release The Snyder Cut again with a couple of articles. The first one we're starting off with is fans get Release The Snyder Cut trending on Justice League's 2-year anniversary. So let's dive into these articles and see what they're about, huh, folks? Twitter has become a gathering place for fandoms of all kinds, and on November 17th, it also became a bit of a battleground for fans of Zack Snyder's DC films to make the 2-year anniversary of Warner Brothers' Justice League. Fans tended a hashtag with a singular goal to get the studio to release the Snyder Cut of the film. It may seem like a peculiar request if you haven't been following the DC fandom over the past few years, but the Release the Snyder Cut movement has been a long time coming. In short, Zack Snyder's abrupt departure from Justice League left the film in a bit of a mess, and on the whole, it was not well received by fans who felt it didn't do its characters justice, especially after a lot of footage was cut in the years since Zack Snyder has made it clear that he has an extended version of the film that fans are eager to see. The hashtag project is only part of the push for a Snyder Cut release, and fans were definitely ready to get it trending. Cinema Blend's own Sheen O'Connell added his voice and tweeted out, "Sunday has the potential to be very cool. Hashtag Release the Snyder Cut." Fans called the Release the Snyder Cut push the Day of Justice and announced that they hoped to get 214,000 tweets attributed to the hashtag. It was immediately clear that they were taking the challenge seriously. 214,000 easy, everyone go hard today. Superman's life is literally on the line, in a tweet from Ian Griffin. The hashtag became a way for fans to vent 2 years of frustrations with Warner Brothers, and the reactions ran the gambit and showcased the fandom's fighting spirit and creativity. Unsurprisingly, some fans used memes to air their grievances. Here's a tweet: "My reaction when I saw Justice League." Other fans stuck to the basics, reminding the Twitter sphere why the hashtag was needed in the first place. So Warner Media will release a superior movie to the, bad one they gave us 2 years ago. Let's all take a moment to wish a happy birthday to the most disappointing movie of all time. Hopefully one day the public will get to see the film in its original and uncut form. Release the Snyder Cut. From Ethan at Oranges and Ex-Samurai, I think. That's a funny name. Enterprising fans shared enticing set photos and unused footage to show everyone what they were missing with Justice League's theatrical cut. Many fans also tagged Twitter handles for Warner Brothers and the company's upcoming streaming service HBO Max. Here's one from Sonak Saha. "No, WB Pictures, I really do not intend to let you get away with this. Release the Snyder Cut, Zack Snyder." A tweet from Asher Notheus. "Snyder's Superman is a reminder to me that even when things feel like they're at their worst, you should keep pressing forward and still believe you can make it through the end. Hashtag Release the Snyder Cut." In the days leading up to November 17th, some other important figures weighed in. Several celebrities tweeted in support of the hashtag, and Zack Snyder himself used social media to release some stills from his extended version as a part of his ongoing Snyder Cut series. Thus far, the only major player who hasn't responded is Warner Brothers. Usually I hate when celebrities weigh in with their opinions, because usually those opinions are either Trump is bad or, hey, we're all racists. But at least this time they're doing something at least remotely good. I'll give him that much. Here's another article. Ben Affleck, Gal Gadot, and Zack Snyder all say Release the Snyder Cut. It appears that Justice League director Zack Snyder, the man whose name is literally part of the infamous Release the Snyder Cut hashtag, has also voiced his support for the fan campaign. "This ancient Amazonian can't be wrong," Snyder tweeted Sunday afternoon along with the Release the Snyder Cut hashtag. Snyder also quote-tweeted Ben Affleck's tweet, seen below in our first update, saying, "Neither can Batman be wrong." For what it's worth, this isn't the first time Snyder has acknowledged the Release the Snyder Cut campaign. He previously thanked Release the Snyder Cut campaigners for raising money for the American Foundation of Suicide Prevention, an obvious nod to the tragic death of his daughter, Autumn Snyder. Update at 3:03 p.m. November 17th. Actor Ben Affleck, who starred as Batman in Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice and 2017's Justice League, has also seemingly lent his support to the Release The Snyder Cut campaign, tweeting out the well-known hashtag Sunday afternoon. I thought Ben Affleck's Batman was good, not the greatest, except for some parts where he was basically acting like the Batman we know in the comic books, like moving in shadows and in and out like a ninja. That was pretty good. The parts I really have a problem with was with them shooting criminals with his Batmobile that had, well, dual-mounted machine guns. Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman herself, has joined the call to release the Snyder Cut, aka the infamous cut of Zack Snyder's Justice League that zealous DC fans have been demanding ever since the film's 2017 release. Gadot posted to both Instagram and Twitter mid-Sunday with a black and white photo of herself plus one simple message, hashtag Release the Snyder Cut. Good for Gal there. But I have to ask myself if Gal here and, well, Ben Affleck, they're not just doing this so they can hope to continue playing these characters in the future. I kind of hope so, to some levels. I mean, I enjoy Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, and Ben Affleck, as I said, is a decent Batman. Gadot, who portrayed Wonder Woman first in Batman vs. Superman, then in 2017's Wonder Woman in Justice League, isn't the first DC film universe actor to comment on the supposed Snyder Cut. Aquaman actor Jason Momoa told MTV News earlier this year that he had seen the Snyder Cut, adding that he thinks the public needs to see it and that he was happy as a fan to have seen it himself. DCEU artist Jay Olivia also recently shared concept art of a cut of Superman vs. Steppenwolf, a battle along with the same Release the Snyder Cut hashtag. Fan demands for Warner Brothers to release the supposed Snyder Cut have grown increasingly dramatic, with some fans taking out ad space literally in the sky to fly a Release the Snyder Cut banner over this year's Comic-Con. Someone also purchased a Release the Snyder Cut billboard in Times Square during the New York Comic-Con last October. It would appear those fans have one more member of the genuine Justice League to support their endeavors. Gadot hasn't posted any sort of follow-up to her original two posts yet, so it remains to be seen if she has any specific intentions or hopes. The origin of the infamous Snyder Cut can be traced back to when original Justice League director Zack Snyder and his wife Deborah Snyder, executive producer on Justice League, chose to step down from the project following the suicide of their 20-year-old daughter Autumn Snyder. The Snyder family originally planned on continuing with production, but ultimately chose against it. Avengers director Joss Whedon took over directorial duties to finish up post-production on the film. And ever since that time, the fans have been crying out, release the Snyder Cut, because we want a good movie. We want to see the Justice League. And the one we got was, well, funnier, but not a good movie. This one will be darker for sure, but it will be a good movie. At least as I've heard of it, this is supposed to be a better version of what we got than the Justice League that Joss Whedon gave us. And I'm really interested in seeing it. I mean, look at this picture of Superman in his, well, black costume that he was going to wear when he was resurrected. And trust me, folks, that beard and mustache on Cavill's face aren't going to be CGI'd away. This is how he's supposed to look in the movie. I guess it's better than the mullet he had back in the 90s when they resurrected Superman from the dead. My final thought on this is that I'm surprised that so many people want to see the Snyder Cut because, as I understood, I thought people didn't want to see grim and gritty superhero films anymore. I thought people wanted the Kevin Feige sillier versions of the MCU movies, but this gives me hope that we might get some serious movies. Plus, there's the fact that Joker made over $1 billion shows that people do want more harder movies starring these characters, and that makes me happy. Now, if you like this video, subscribe. Make sure you're still subscribed because YouTube is going around unsubscribing people, so make sure you're still subscribed. If you're watching my videos but you have not subscribed, please subscribe to me. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Read Comics They're Bad For You, then go over to BitChute and subscribe to my BitChute channel, Comic Freak. hit that bell for notifications, hit that like button, and leave some comments down below. And if you could you please share this video, share it on Twitter, and share it on Facebook, because YouTube isn't going around promoting their YouTube creators anymore, and it would really help me if you could please share this video. Now, it's plug-in time again. Keep checking back in future videos for more information on my own upcoming independent comic book Scumdogs. I'm Chris Williams, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another video or review.